welcome back to my channel. Today we have an E.L.F. haul, so I'm going to be going over what I ordered and testing out the new Big Mood Mascara. So if you want to see me test these products, then just keep on watching. So I opened the box yesterday just because I was like really excited to see their products, but the only one that I have tried was the No Budge Shadow Stick from E.L.F., which is that purple one. I ordered a rose gold one too, so we'll use that one today because that'll be like the first one I use from that. I used the purple one yesterday. It was pretty good. We'll get into it later when we're doing the eyes. But the first thing we're going to go in with is the Acne Fighting Putty Primer, which this has like a green tint to it. It has 1.8 salicylic acid in it. And this is supposed to help with the redness because of like the green tint and all that. So this is what it looks like. Pretty standard packaging. The original putty primer that they had, I tried it and it kind of broke me out, so I kind of stayed away from it for a while, but it's kind of got this nice little light green tinge to it. I'm just going to take some of this. They say you're supposed to like warm it up, so I'm just going to kind of make it a little bit easier to put on. Yeah, I haven't tried the putty primer in like months because I was like, I'm done, like I'm not liking this anymore. So I think we're just going to take this. The thing that's kind of weird about this is, well, there we go. It's a little bit thinner. I don't know if you've noticed that. The original one is really thick. Kind of like the Tatcha one, but I'm just going to put this where I usually put my primer. So far it feels, I don't want to say greasy, but it's not like dimethicone. It's kind of like, it kind of feels like a hydrating primer, so that's a little worrisome for my skin. But I guess we'll see what it does. But yeah, it's the same texture as usual. So we'll let that set in for a little bit and then we'll get to the next product. I did the foundation off camera. I just used the E.L.F. Camo CC Cream to stick with the E.L.F. theme. So now for the next new product, we're going to go in with the Flawless Brightening Concealer. It's kind of like the YSL pen one. It's got that little tip there. A lot of people have been comparing it to the YSL. I forgot what they call it. It's like a super fancy name, but I've never had it. But I've got this one. I kind of just draw underneath there. It kind of takes a while for the pen to get loaded with product. You kind of have to sit there because it's got this clicker on the back. But it takes a while. I don't know how you hold it upside down or... We'll just be here clicking all day. Okay, oh, there we go. We'll just blend this out with the sponge. I've actually never had a concealer in this brush kind of form. So let's see how it performs. I might take some of it as an eye primer on the lids up there too. It blends out kind of nicely. Definitely brightening. I don't know if I would call this like a full coverage concealer because I feel like you can still see some stuff, but overall it's pretty good. Yeah, definitely easy to put on. It's not hard to blend out either, and you have time to work with it. It's not like that. The original Camo concealer, I'm not a huge fan of because it dries really quickly, and it's the one I have is too light for me, so I don't use it a lot. I'm going to put some on the lids as a primer, and do that for the same over here. I'll go ahead and blend that part out off camera so you don't have to sit there and watch that. And I forgot to mention that this is in the shade Fair 15W. If you can read that, but I just wanted to let you guys know. So to scoot us a little bit closer, we're gonna now go in with the No Budge Shadow Sticks. I got this one in Rose Gold, and I have this one in Rich Amethyst. I'm gonna show you guys the Rich Amethyst one, but I'm not gonna put this one, oh my god, on today, because I wore it yesterday. They look like that. They're definitely not like the in-your-face kind of ones that we're used to, so don't expect these to be like straight up glitter because they're supposed to be kind of more natural. That's the Rich Amethyst one. This is the Rose Gold one, which I haven't worn this one yet, so we're going to do that one today. Definitely has a rose gold sheen to it. The thing that's kind of neat about these is they have a sharpener on the back, so you pull this back part off and you can sharpen it, so I feel like that's pretty neat. So I'm going to put in a crease shade and we'll get started. So we're going to go ahead and go in with the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. I'm going to take the shade Oh, we might do a mixture of Feel Free and West Side. These two down here. Mostly this one. I'm going to take that on this brush and then just kind of work it into the crease a little bit. That way we get a good gradient. I'm going to start off right here. Kind of just buff that in. I laid the concealer down and set it with some powder, so they're all prepped, and I used the Maybelline brown pencil if anyone was interested in that. This is going to be a pretty simple look. I'm just going to do this color. I'm going to go in with the shadow stick right after this. So I put in my new Invisalign trays, and that might be why you think there might be a little bit more of a lisp than usual. These have the bite ramps in the back, which I can take them out and show you guys in a second, like what those are. There's these things behind my front teeth that are supposed to help with my overbite, so it might cause my speech to be a little bit different, but we can get past that. Alright, so we're going to go in with the shadow stick. This is what the tip looks like. Pretty simple, standard. It's got the sharpener on the back. So I'm just going to go straight in with this on the eye and kind of draw over the lid shade there. Or the lid area. And just kind of get that color distributed. This is kind of similar to the purple one in the terms of it's not supposed to be like an in-your-face kind of color. It's just kind of be subtle and not like straight up glitter like I talked about earlier. Yeah, they're a nice little, just a nice wash of color, like nothing too crazy. And these were $5 on their website, so I think, I don't even know how much product you get in here. I haven't like twisted it up all the way, but I can show you guys later. But yeah, I think for $5 these are really good, and they're really good if you're in a hurry and you don't have time to like sit there with a packing brush and a setting spray to like really go in. So I think just using these and just kind of, I think you have to almost go in layers, because like one layer is not going to cut it. I would definitely recommend layering the color with these. That way you can get the maximum like color payoff that you want. Which, I got an eyelash on my eye. Which with these, I think that's pretty good. And it's a nice way to like get color, but in a natural way. But yeah, they're good. And now it's time for the big product of the video. We're going to start going in with the Big Mood Mascara. And whenever they dropped this, I think I ordered this Wednesday. They had like the fastest shipping on this. I ordered it and it was here yesterday. So I was like, I didn't order any expedited shipping. Like it was just straight up normal. So this is what it looks like. It's in a pretty metallic purple tube, and it has like an hourglass shape to the brush. I'll show you guys when I get this out. They're very reminiscent of the L'Oreal Lash Paradise one. It's kind of supposed to help grab the lashes. I already curled my lashes, so we're just going to go in with this. I'm going to lean forward so you guys can see. I'm going to start on this eye. It says to kind of go on like a zigzag motion. Which, you can see it's already kind of building up the volume there. So far, so good. I really like that brush. I thought I would hate it, but you can definitely see the difference, like, before doing this eye. And that's, like, with no primer or anything. Yeah, so far I really like that. You can definitely see the difference. I'm sure you guys can as well. I'm gonna go in and do the other eye. I went ahead and did the other eye, and you can definitely, I think this one has even more volume than the other one. But if I look down, you can probably see the mascara. So far, I really like that, so I'm excited to use that again in the future. I went ahead and did the blush and bronzer off camera because I didn't have any new blush and bronzer for them. I meant to order the putty bronzer, but somehow I forgot it in my cart, and then that's the end of that. So hopefully I can get it in the future and review it for you guys. But I also got this highlighter for free as a gift in the order, It's the Duo and Siren's Call. It's got like this champagne-y kind of color and then this orangey one. I'm afraid to use that, so we're going to go in with this one. I'm going to take that on my Morphe brush. And I just dipped into the wrong one. I'm going to take this and highlight the usual areas. Pretty pigmented so far. I have another one in this kind of pan that is more glittery. It's not my favorite, so this feels definitely a bit different. So I'll swatch it here. It might be hard to see because of the camera and the light, but you get the idea. It's kind of a gold kind of sheen. And please don't look at that. Yeah, definitely, I don't know if it works with my skin tone, but it's pretty. And that brings us to the end of the video. I used the E.L.F. Rider Dye Lip Balm, if anyone was curious, in the shade Tough Cookie. I really enjoyed doing this video. I'll have to update you guys on the mascara on my Instagram story, so if you want to look at that later, you can. But yeah, thank you for watching. I really enjoyed filming this. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!